Could Samsung be preparing to launch a more affordable version of its flagship phone again? Recent leaks suggest that the Galaxy S25 Fan Edition is already in development. According to reports, Samsung has started working on the firmware for this new device. Firmware is the core software that runs the phone, and development usually begins several months before a product is released. The model number linked to this phone is SM-S731U, which points to the US version and the firmware. Version is S731USQU0AYDH. Based on past release patterns, this hints that the S25 Fan Edition could be arriving by the end of this year or in early 2026. What makes this phone interesting is that it may come with Android 16 out of the box, along with Samsung's new interface, One UI 8.0. That would mean the latest features and improvements right from day one. Even more important, Samsung now promises up to 7 years of major Android updates for some of its devices. If the Fan Edition follows this policy, that would be a major plus for people who want long-term support without paying flagship prices. For those who aren't familiar, the Fan Edition line was introduced to offer a balance between performance and price. It started with the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition, which gave users many of the best features of the S20 at a lower price. After that came the S21 FE, S23 FE, and the recent S24 FE. Samsung skipped the S22 FE, but the idea stayed the same. Give users good specs, reliable cameras, and premium design, without the flagship price tag. So, what can we expect from the S25 FE? Leaks say that Samsung might use the Exynos 2400E processor again, which was already used in the S24 FE. While some people may have been hoping for a Snapdragon or even a MediaTek processor, Samsung often uses slightly older or cost-effective chips in its Fan Edition models. This helps to keep the phone affordable. In terms of memory, the S25 FE is expected to offer 8 GB or even 12 GB of RAM, with base storage starting at 256 GB. That's plenty for everyday use and even heavy apps or multitasking. The front camera might get an upgrade with a new 12-megapixel sensor, possibly improving the quality of selfies and video calls. On the back, the setup might remain similar to the S24 FE, featuring a 50-megapixel main camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and an 8-megapixel telephoto lens. While these are not major changes, it's still a strong setup for this price point. The battery might not change much in terms of capacity, but Samsung may try to make the phone thinner by adjusting the battery shape. Charging speed is likely to be either 25 watt or 45 watt for wired charging and 15 watt for wireless charging. Other features could include stereo speakers, an under-display fingerprint scanner, and an IP67 rating, which protects the phone from dust and brief water exposure. In short, the Galaxy S25 Fan Edition looks like it will stick to the formula that made the series popular, giving users useful features, decent performance, and long-term software updates, all at a more reasonable price. Still, the return of the Exynos chip might not sit well with users in markets that prefer Snapdragon processors. That could be a deciding factor for some. But overall, if the price is competitive and the phone delivers on performance, display, quality, and software support, it could be a smart buy for many. It's shaping up to be a well-rounded phone for people who want flagship-like features without the flagship price. What's your opinion on Samsung possibly bringing back the Exynos processor in the Fan Edition? Would that change your interest in the phone, or is the overall value more important to you? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tech updates and upcoming phone news.
Tired of waiting for that One UI 7 update on your Samsung phone? You're not the only one, but here's some good news. Samsung has officially started rolling it out in more countries. It kicked off earlier this week in South Korea, but now it's moving into Europe and the United States. That means if you've been checking your phone for the update, you might not have to wait much longer. Right now, the update is only available for the Galaxy S24 lineup. That includes the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and the Galaxy S24 Ultra. If you own one of these, make sure your phone is fully charged and connected to Wi-Fi, because the update could arrive at any moment. Samsung has already confirmed that users in the US are also starting to get it, not just those in South Korea or Europe. But it's not stopping there. The Galaxy Z Flip 6 and Galaxy Z Fold 6 are next in line and could start receiving the update very soon. possibly even today. For those using other Samsung phones that are eligible for One UI 7, the update might take a bit longer to show up. That's completely normal. Samsung usually rolls out updates in stages, starting with the newest flagship models and gradually reaching other devices over the following days or weeks. So even if you haven't seen the update yet, don't worry, it's likely on the way. Now, what exactly does One UI 7 bring to your phone? It's more than just a few bug fixes or minor changes. Samsung has made noticeable improvements in both design and functionality. The user interface now looks cleaner, feels faster, and is easier to navigate. You'll also find more ways to personalize your phone so it works the way you want it to. One of the coolest additions is the new Now bar. It's a smart feature that changes based on what you're doing on your phone. Whether you're watching a video, browsing the web, or chatting with someone, the Now bar gives you quick access to the features you'll likely need in that moment. It's designed to save you time and keep things simple. Widgets are getting a nice upgrade too. Samsung has introduced more styles, extra features, and better ways to organize them. If you like having things like weather updates, calendars, or health stats right on your home screen, you'll definitely enjoy the new widget experience. Another big part of One UI 7 is artificial intelligence. Samsung has added smart features that actually help with everyday tasks. You'll see better text suggestions when typing, improved photo editing tools, and smart options that learn from how you use your phone. These features are built to make your phone more helpful, not just more advanced. If you're using a Galaxy S24, you might already have the update or see it very soon. For everyone else with a supported device, it should follow shortly. Samsung usually speeds up these rollouts once they begin, so you shouldn't have to wait too long. All in all, One UI 7 is shaping up to be a solid update. It doesn't just make your phone look better, it adds tools that actually improve how you use it day to day. From better design and widgets to useful AI and smarter shortcuts, there's a lot to look forward to. Let us know in the comments if you've received the update and what you think of it. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more updates and tips. Time to make last-minute adjustments before launch. Nothing is final until the official announcement. As with previous releases, the iPhone 17 series is expected to be unveiled in September. Until then, more leaks and rumors will likely surface, painting a clearer picture of what Apple has in store. Do you think this new design direction is an exciting step forward, or does it feel like a risky move? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest updates. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Apple's latest budget-friendly iPhone 16e may look familiar on the outside, but a recent teardown has uncovered some surprising internal upgrades that make it stand out. While the phone retains the design language of older iPhones, sharing similarities with the iPhone 14, its internal components reveal a different story. A closer look at the iPhone 16e's internal structure shows a layout that closely resembles the iPhone 15, but with a few key changes. One of the biggest differences is the camera system. Instead of the dual camera setup found on the